It's a battle for the top spot in the Alaska Baseball League here in Anchorage. Mat-Su sits at number 1 overall, about to play its 10th game, while the Anchorage Bucs sit a half game out of first. And this one went the way of Anchorage yesterday, back in the Mat-Su Valley, but it's revenge for the Miners. That's what's on their mind. Live from the last frontier, I'm Jesse Cook alongside Austin Barach. 0-1. Haley swings, batters it shallow right field, hooking back towards right center. It's down for a hit, rolls onto the wall. The sled dog has a double. 1 run scores, make it 2. Haley going for third. Throw to the bag. He's in there with a slide. A 2-run triple for Maddox Haley, and it's 2-0 Miners in the top of the first. 0-2. Tucker swings, sharp grounder to first, gloved, steps on the bag. Haley comes home without a contest, and it's 3-0 Mat-Su on the RBI groundout from Nolan Tucker. 3 straight games, Mat-Su has done all of its damage in just 1 inning. Here, the Miners lead 3-0 after that bombastic first. Be an opportunity to send in a second frame. That pitch comes in, Hannes shoots it out to short. Thurston comes home, throw to first is in time. But finally, Mat-Su has runs in multiple innings. Thurston comes home on the RBI groundout from Caleb Hannes. 3-2. Curveball at the belt, strike 3. Another controversial call behind home plate. Turgeon didn't like it. He started to walk to first, but he was rung up with the backwards K. Ethan Like, back-to-back, scoreless, hitless frames. We move on to the third. 4-0 Mat-Su leads the hometown Anchorage squad. First pitch, the lefty Tucker. He swings, grounds it to short, eats him up. Hokuff dropped it. It gets over his shoulder and into the outfield. Barrera scores on the error, and Nolan Tucker is aboard after that. And this really brings you back to the first game in Anchorage, where the team had 6 errors, allowing Mat-Su to win 10-3. So now 5-0 Miners after Nolan Tucker catches a break. Like fires, runner off for second. Backdoor curveball called a ball. Throw to the bag. Out by a mile. Grant Farlander catches his first runner stealing this season. Big throw for the Texan. 3-1 pitch. Swings. Stroke down the third base line and through to left field. Both runs score as Smith crosses over to home. Burkhalter heads into second. The ball puttered around in the corner, but Mat-Su has it back to the infield now. 5-2 the Miners lead in the bottom of the third.
He resets, stares in, and fires. The pitch swung on, grounded to the right side of the infield. Diving play by Tucker, but he can't make it. 1 runner scores. Har is on at first. And the runner on second base advances to third. So the score runs to 5-3, still in favor of Mat-Su. Lacey is very dangerous, singled back in the third, walked in the first, and of course hit that 2-run blast yesterday at Herman Brothers Field in the 7th inning to make it an 8-4 game. 5-3 right now in favor of Mat-Su. The pitch swung on and laced in the left field between the hole. 1 run scores, another goes to second. The lead is now just 5-4. Sorensen went 2 for 5 with a triple, and he went 2 for 5, and that brought down his batting average. Entered today at .458. The pitch caught the outside corner. Vinny Bianchi, how do you do? Froze Sorensen on the outside part of the plate for strike 3 and out number 3. We head to the 6th inning in a few minutes. Pitch 1 is too high. It went over the head of Vest for ball 1. And actually,
wow,
a balk is called. A balk sends Hannes home from third, Carpenter from second to third. And Logan Hurd, with 2 outs, commits a few mistakes. And Mat-Su leads 6-4. Wow.
1-2. Tucker swings, lines it up the middle, off the pitcher. Hurd picks it up off the bounce, throws to first, it's wide. Tucker going for second, that ball's in the right field. Still hasn't been picked up. Tucker for third, grabbed near the fence, thrown to the infield. Nolan Tucker. He makes something out of nothing. A line shot off the pitcher's leg, and then he gets all the way to third on the throwing error. 0-2. Swings, sharp grounder to short, and it's through. He beats the infield as it comes in. First hit of the season for Grant Farlander, and it scores Nolan Tucker to make it a 7-4 Mat-Su lead. Really playing the defense. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, lined up the middle. That brings home a run. Smith scores jogging across home plate. 7-5 Mat-Su leads now. While the Bucs have not led or tied the game, they certainly won't go away quietly. Fired into deep left field. Haley looks up at it. Near the wall, it hits off the foot of the fence. It's down. Thomas into third. He rounds for home. Throw cut off by Barreras. Throw to the plate. Not in time. An RBI double makes it a one-run game. Jackson Sorensen chooses a big time for his first hit of the day. One out, runners on first and second. Mat-Su leads 7-6. The Miners have not trailed in this game, but the Bucs have really just kept to it, staying at it. Bottom of the eighth. 2-2 for Smith. Rizzo shakes off one signal from his catcher Farlander, their first time as a battery pair. 2-2. Swung on, driven into right field. Carpenter chasing down the line. High pop-up, and he's got it. Runner off for third. Throw across the diamond to the bag. Way late. Throw to second. Hanna's picked him off. How about that for a double play? Caleb Hanna's charges on the ball that bounced before him, and Emilio with plenty of time. The aggression from Anchorage backfires. Caden Carpenter, Caleb Hanna's Emilio Barreras work in tandem, so it's 7-6 Mat-Su heading to the ninth inning with some firepower. Rizzo throws really fast, mid-90s, so good contact can make that ball travel. No one's homered at Mulcahy Stadium this season. The 1-2. Swing and miss. Will Rizzo pumps his fist. There's one away in the bottom of the ninth. Anchorage is down to its final strike. Runners on first and second. 7-6 Mat-Su leads with two away in the bottom of the ninth. Righty-lefty matchup. The battle for first place. These two teams separated by half a game. The 1-2. Called strike three, lone away. Rizzo screams off the hill, and that's a 7-6 win for Mat-Su. The Miners hold on to first place with a tight 7-6 win. Will Rizzo, who hasn't allowed a run all season, comes in to shut the door, and he slams it.